Welcome into the NESN Digital Studios. Courtney Cox here with Pat McAsee, and it is time to talk cars, of course.
Yep.
Whenever you're in here, we're around the holiday spirit. Around the holiday spirit doesn't make sense. Around the holiday time, I guess. So if you want to buy a car, you came to the right place.
Yes.
We're going to talk about a sports car and a sedan. We're going to start with the Kia Stinger sports car. Love the name of it, but I want to know more about it. Exterior, interior. Is this worth a splurge?
It looks like it could be. It's Kia's first sports car, so nobody was really sure what to expect. And you can't really know for sure until you get behind the wheel. But like looking at the spec sheet, it has the horsepower to match some of the BMWs that it's going up against. It has a twin turbo V6, just like them. 8-speed automatic transmission, limited slip differential, so that's good. The only thing that might hurt it a little bit is it has multi-link rear suspension instead of independent, but it's not going up against the high-end sports cars like the BMW M4, so that's not too much of an issue. But the interior is one of the things that really surprised me when I was looking at it online. It looks almost identical to like a C-Class, Mercedes-Benz C-Class, but it has even better in my opinion because the Kia steering wheel is much better than the Mercedes one. So it gives it a real sporty feel, and you have a clear field of vision out ahead so you can see the road. So it was really impressive.
All right, and much cheaper than a Mercedes.
Much cheaper. It starts at like 10 grand less than a C-Class and a 3 Series.
All right, well then let's jump to the sedan. For those of you who don't like the sports car feel, more of the bigger car, if you will. Let's talk about the Stelvio. It kind of compares to the Giulia, the one that didn't get made.
Yeah, so this is based on the Giulia sedan platform, and Alfa Romeo was considering making a wagon version of the Giulia, but they decided not to focus on the Stelvio. But it doesn't really matter because from what I'm seeing in all the reviews, people say it's basically the wagon version of the Stelvio because even though it's an SUV, it still feels sportier. You have different driving modes that you can put it in. It has an aggressive looking exterior. And then inside, Alfa does a really good job with their interiors as well. Their digital cluster is really sporty. And then their steering wheels are basically just things that they picked out of the Ferrari part bin. They have the engine start button on them, aluminum paddle shifters. So it's a really good car, and if you're comparing it to, say, the BMW X3, in my opinion, it looks better. It seems like it has more versatility in terms of how you want to drive it. You can set the suspension up softer, things like that. So it's really good, especially for Alfa's first try on an SUV.
All right, if you were to get a car for this holiday season, what would you want?
Ooh, for this holiday season, Alfa Romeo Giulia.
All right, well there you have it. Great stuff from Pat. As always, keep it locked in right here, NESN Fuel. We've got everything you need to know about cars, and Pat's your guy if you need to know anything more.